Welcome, Dragon Ball fans. Today we're going to talk about the heart of the series. The truth is, Dragon Ball isn't defined by its heroes. It's defined by its villains. Each new adversary is a new mountain, a new measuring stick that shows just how small the previous power has become. We're going on a journey through the insane power escalation, from classic to super, to see who truly were the strongest beings that have ever threatened the universe. In the beginning, in classic Dragon Ball, terror had a name: Demon King Piccolo. He was the first villain who brought true apocalypse. He didn't want to rule. He wanted chaos. He killed Master Roshi, he killed Kairatsu, and even Shinran. To the young Goku, Piccolo was evil incarnate, a being of such absolute power that he plunged the world into despair. He was the first real power ceiling. But that scale was completely shattered when Dragon Ball Z began. The arrival of Raditz, Goku's brother, redefined what it meant to be strong. Raditz was considered a low-class warrior, but his power level humiliated Goku and Piccolo combined. He made King Piccolo look like a joke. Raditz was so superior that the only way to defeat him was with Goku's own sacrifice. He was the messenger who told us that Earth's power scale was irrelevant. And if Raditz was the messenger, Vegeta was the elite, the prince of all scions. With a power of 18,000, Vegeta didn't come to conquer. He came to destroy. He toyed with the Z fighters. He was so powerful that he forced Goku to use a suicidal technique, the Kaioken ×4, just to match his Gallic gun. And even after that, he transformed into a great ape and nearly killed everyone. Vegeta was the pinnacle of elite scion strength. But every prince fears a king. On Namek, we met the true ruler of the universe, Frieza. Frieza wasn't a warrior. He was a prodigy, a being born with such absurd power that he never needed to train a single day. His power was legendary. His first form, at 530,000, was already stronger than anyone. And he had 3 more transformations. In his final form, Frieza was absolute. He survived a spirit bomb. He toyed with Goku's 20 times Kaioken. He was so invincible that, by killing Krillin, he forced the universe to create a legend to stop him: the Super Saiyan. And even against Super Saiyan Goku, Frieza, at 100% of his power, fought a battle that nearly destroyed the planet. For a long time, Frieza was the ceiling, the emperor of the universe. After Frieza, the threat came from Earth itself. Cell, Dr. Gero's perfect creation. Cell had the DNA of all the strongest warriors. He was arrogant, intelligent, and terrifyingly powerful. He wasn't just strong, he was perfect. He humiliated the Super Saiyan. He was so superior that he forced Gohan to break his own limits, achieving Super Saiyan 2, a level no one knew existed. Cell was biological perfection. After science came magic. Majin Buu, a primordial being, a force of pure destruction. While Kid Buu was chaos incarnate, the strongest villain of the Z era was, without a doubt, Super Buu after absorbing Ultimate Gohan. He had Piccolo's intelligence, Gotenk's arrogance, and Gohan's overwhelming power, combined with his own insane magic. He was so strong that not even Vegito, the fusion of Goku and Vegeta, could destroy him. He was terror in its most powerful and intelligent form. And for years, Buu was the absolute limit. Until Dragon Ball Super arrived and the power ceiling wasn't broken. It was vaporized. Beerus, the god of destruction. Beerus isn't a villain, but he was the antagonist who redefined the word power. He isn't measured in power levels. He's measured in how many galaxies he can destroy. He defeated Super Saiyan 3 Goku with a flick. He defeated Majin Buu with a few blows. He made the entire Dragon Ball Z power scale look like a child's joke. He showed that there was a universe of gods far above mere mortals. But what's scarier than a god? A corrupt and immortal god. Fused Zamasu. This was a threat on a completely different level. Zamasu was the fusion of Goku Black, who had Goku's body and divine power, with a Zamasu who had wished for absolute immortality. He was powerful enough to fight Vegito Blue. And when his body was finally destroyed, he won. Zamasu merged with the universe itself, becoming evil incarnate. He could not be defeated. The only solution was Zeno, the king of all, to erase that entire timeline. Zamasu is the only villain who truly achieved his goal. We thought the gods were the limit. Then, the Tournament of Power introduced us to Jiren, a mortal. Jiren of Universe 11 was a being whose power surpassed that of his own god of destruction. Jiren isn't evil, but he was the final antagonist. His power was absolute. He broke Hit's time skip with his willpower alone. He stared down Goku's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken and didn't budge. He was an impassable wall. He was so strong that he forced Goku to break his own limits and achieve Ultra Instinct, a state that not even the gods can master. Finally, we have raw potential. Broly. The Dragon Ball Super Broly is a force of nature. His unique ability is evolution. In a single fight, he went from being weaker than base Vegeta to surpassing Goku and Vegeta in their Super Saiyan Blue forms. His power simply wouldn't stop growing. He is pure Saiyan rage and legendary potential embodied, forcing the fusion of Gogeta Blue just to be contained. From a demon who could barely destroy a city to mortals who surpass gods and merge with the universe itself, the villains of Dragon Ball prove that no matter how strong you are, there will always be a new monster on the horizon, ready to redefine the meaning of power.